Hey folks, welcome to my channel Number Pen. So there we have the problem on our screen. Integrate the following with respect to x. Square root of 3x plus 2, right? So like in differential calculus, what is our step 1? Step 1 is to identify what is that substitution that will reduce this particular expression to a much simpler expression, right? So let us do that. And before that, whenever I've been told to integrate a particular function with respect to x, what I have been given is dy by dx, and I've been asked to find y, right? The reason I'm mentioning this again and again is I always want you to relate this with differential calculus, not treat them as two independent topics, right? So, which means my y, I pick out my integral symbol, is nothing but square root of 3x plus 2 times dx, right? So now I come to my substitution. What is that substitution that will make my expression much, much simpler, right? So I go to the next line. I have a square root and I have a 3x plus 2. So there are two substitutions possible. Either I do a 3x plus 2 equals t, or I can do a 3x plus 2 equals t squared. I'm going to pick up the second substitution. I'm going to do t squared equals tx plus 2. And why am I doing it? Because I have a square root and I want to eliminate the square root, right? And what does this leave me with? I differentiate on either side. I have t squared equals 3x plus 2. When I differentiate on either side, I get a 2t times dt by dx equals t, right? And which means my dt by dx is nothing but divided by 2t, right? Now you go back to your expression, the integral expression. You need to express dx in terms of dt, right? And t, right? So what do I get? I do a cross multiplication. I get 2t dt by 3. That's my dx, right? 2t dt by 3, right? That's my dx in terms of t and dt, right? Now I go back to the integral expression and I try and write my y in terms of t, right? So square root of 3x plus 4 is nothing but square root of t square, which is a t, dx, which is nothing but a 2 times t dt by 3, right? So this is what I get, right? And remember to use the integral symbol here everywhere, right? So now I have an expression which is very familiar to me. I pull out the numbers there, 2 and 3, and I write this expression t dot t dt is nothing but t square dt, right? And I'm pretty much familiar with this from a formula which I learned under the topic of differential calculus. And what is that? I'm going to put it in the next line. This is it, right? So integral of x to the power n dx equal to x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c, right? And I apply the same formula and I get a 2 by 3 times integral of t square dt is nothing but t to the power 3 divided by 3, right? Which means I have 2 by 9 times t to the power 3, which is in terms of t, and therefore I will have to put back everything in terms of x, right? 2 by 9 times t cube, and what is my t? My t is square root of 3x plus 2. Therefore, my t cube is 3 by 2. And remember, folks, we have our constant, means we have a plus c, right? So that's our final answer to this problem. Let me highlight it in pink. 2 by 9 times 3x plus 2, the whole power 3 by 2 plus c, right? I hope you found my content useful. Please do subscribe to my channel and support. Thank you.